Women speak.
I am speaking.
Speaking.
Good.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the stream. Here's Mr. Bam, I'm Mr. Bluzo, that is Dust, and welcome back to Rogue Trader. This is part
Again.
2.
Isn't it
Or
part
is
3?
No, part 3.
You're part 3.
Yep, part 3.
Damn it, Mac,
Well,
do your job right.
At least I have a job.
I'm trying, man.
Well, while we go through dialogue, this is the perfect time to eat.
E.
Running into an asteroid.
I wish all of these were voiced.
Well, supposedly, the next two games, Dark Heresy and I think the other one is called Orion or Osiris, something like that. Those are going to be voiced. I really wonder how young, since he's speaking of it, how the hell do kids survive in this world?
Painfully.
Maybe they join, like, religious sectors?
I mean, that was said in Dark Tide, now that I think about it. The kids that join the religious stuff or are, runners for the religious people usually get left alone.
No, another one was runners for...
Ammo.
No, bad people.
Oh, gang runners.
Yeah. That was another main job.
I love that. Everyone is just trying to, insubordination. Alright, Dust, you were wondering about the sleep thing? It's right there.
Alright. Interesting.
There's no way you read that in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It doesn't take that long to read that.
Mm-hmm. I find it funny that everyone talks bad about Janrus, yet he's the realest bro on the ship.
Also, I read that immediately. Well, not immediately, but right before you talked.
Uh-huh. Should I assume you skip over things like Mac did?
No?
Hmm.
The only way something can be skipped when reading a voiceless dialogue is if there's something else in the text that the devs didn't put in.
Fucking says you skipping over dialogue.
I don't. I read what's presented to me.
And then you skip the rest.
He's referring to the voice dialogue.
Because it's
That's
totally
bad.
because it's totally need to hear someone groan for 10 minutes.
It's okay. You don't need to know the story. Everyone else that cares about it more will.
I didn't know groaning for 10 minutes is story.
It's called emotion, Mac. You probably don't know what that means in a story, but it's called emotion.
Mac, you did know groaning for 10 minutes was a story. You played Metal Gear.
And I thought we were just talking about the emotion that characters did yesterday with Hidara. I guess Mac forgot about that already.
Yeah. I prefer any amount of voice dialogue more than just reading.
Even if it's bad.
Yeah.
But how dare you? How dare you upset Uncle Abe? But it's okay, Mac. You won't be able to skip any dialogue in this playthrough. You have to listen to it all.
Rogue trader.
For it to be skipping dialogue, they have to say something that isn't there that can't be read.
Which many other times they do. Or they put emotion to it that you wouldn't get from text. Come on now, Mac. Don't be blind.
I'm just stating facts.
No, you're really not.
I indeed have a request, Rogue trader.
Just
You're
like
you're stating a very wrong opinion about story writing.
yeah, just
Accursed
reading
servants of
you should
chaos
really
assaulted
go
this ship, took
to the right,
lives of your loyal
and then
crew
hearing you
members,
should really
and they
go
orphaned
to the
many
right.
children, including
Give
the
two different
progeny of
feelings.
The brave officers who defended their posts until the bitter end. I don't know what customary practices there are for cases like this in Von Valancius territory, but in the world I'm familiar with, the children of such brave souls could expect to receive some special consideration. Perhaps the rogue trader could meet with the orphans? These children are the future of your crew, and one day, they too will have to stand against evil and heresy as their parents did. By meeting them, by speaking the right words to them, you will honor the memory of the fallen heroes and light the way to heroes in the making. They will always remember the day they met the rogue trader. Besides, it will bolster
does.
the orphan's spirits.
What did I
help
do?
them recover from their loss, which can be hard for someone so young.
Your dog breaking its collar into the headset.
No, that was it shaking and its tail making that noise.
There's no way a tail made that noise.
It was
Yeah.
the ears that made that noise. Like it made that
Oh.
noise all the time for floppy ears when she
Yep,
shook.
it was the ears.
If a tail made that noise, I would say you should take it to the vet. That sounds broken.
It was the ears, not the tail. Floppy ears make that noise.
Because, like, for example, on the sister, given what we know about sisters, one could assume she was screaming this if she didn't have voice dialogue. Because Argenta is not a normal sister. Come on, lay down. Stop it.
Fair enough.
See, Mac is capable of learning what story writing is.
I will concede that the emotion part gets lost if you just read it. But very rare do they add words that isn't there to be read.
Then you clearly have not been paying attention, because I can list off an entire list of games that do that.
Like,
I will
not
pass on your
always, like, when you're in
instructions.
dialogue in, like, Call of
Thank
Duty,
you
if you
for taking
skip
my
it,
request to
you,
heart.
you might not hear, like, announcements over the, like, speakers that aren't put into captions.
Mm-hmm.
Or you'll hear, like, background characters that might not get captions that are talking about, like, a route they go for patrol.
Halo, cough.
Yeah, Halo. Like, Dishonored. As well. Has some of those.
It's okay, one day he'll learn. Hopefully.
Also, how fun is the Tech Priest?
Mac already is taking Pascal.
Right.
But he's basically almost an entire melee character. With the exception of a plasma or laser gun. Orphans! So they voice the dialogue from the request, but not this. It's just
Yeah.
bruh.
A bit fucking annoying.
I know why they don't, because Owlcat wasn't a big studio when you know, Kingmaker, Wrath in this game. But like, this game is probably what helped them get off the, you know,
Ground.
yeah. Because it's hard to get, you know, stuff going with Games Workshop. I don't remember him being here.
He was.
It's been a while. That fucking last one, all I can say is bruh.
Let's say go with the first one.
All of them are kind of terrible. Dog, can you please stop sticking your nose into my face, please?
Yay, free treats!
I'm scared to ask what type of treats are in Warhammer, of all things.
Corpse starch.
Like we know that we know that chocolate does exist in Warhammer, it's just good luck finding it. And I know that like types of sugar biscuits and stuff and tarts and stuff like that exist too, but I'm still curious to know what they would give kids on a ship.
Maybe some
From
nice
the
jerky.
lower deck. Some of them from the lower deck and some of them from the middle deck where the, you know, guardsmen and stuff are.
Greetings. Gladly, there are none more faithful to the God Emperor than my sisters. We fight against his enemies by the will of the Holy Ecclesiarchy. We... I beg your pardon, rogue trader. Here I am talking about what every lesser noble in the Imperium knows. So what exactly are you interested in hearing about?
I don't know there, Argenta. The Black Templars and the Hospitaliers exist. Just saying. In terms of the faithful.
It is. The Sisters of Battle are a fire lit by the God Emperor. They are the echo of his voice that travels through the dark expanses of the universe. We bring his wrath to heretics, mutants, and other enemies of humanity. We protect the faithful from the unholy and unhallowed. Sometimes with words, more often than not with a bolter.
I mean, officially, she's not wrong, though, because of the I don't know how to say that fucking word. Ecclesiarchy. Bleh. Officially, she's not wrong, though.
Even the novices of the Adeptus Sororitas are drawn from among the most worthy.
It's
Those who have taken the
ecclesiarchy.
course to become a full-fledged sister are the best of the best, tested by trials of body and spirit. Yes, there have been cases when a sister stumbled or showed weakness, but do not expect to hear a story of depravity or downfall from me.
On that last comment specifically, bullshit.
Each such occurrence is a great tragedy for
Yeah,
us all.
aren't you able to make her
Light
go
cannot
full
bear
heretic?
The smallest speck of darkness within.
Really?
And thus those who have trespassed
She's
or
one
shown
of the
weakness
anti
of
on that.
spirit are given a chance at redemption. They are called Sisters Repentia, and may the enemy tremble before her, for nothing can stop a sister of battle who yearns to be cleansed of fault and weakness. Wearing nothing but robes, no armor, eviscerator in hand, those sisters who have once faltered find repentance on the battlefield. Their lives are seldom long, but a death in the name of purgation is a better fate than to live with a shadow in one's soul.
That depends. I would genuinely say that depends.
Once I had completed
Because if you
my
got bad luck,
novitiate,
something's
I
in
was
your
sent
soul.
to the Calixian branch of the Order of Our Martyred Lady, assigned to the Orders Pronatus. The Order's mission is vital and noble. The Sisters Pronatus protect great relics of the Imperium. We guard them, preserve them, escort them when they are brought onto the battlefield or presented for pilgrims to venerate.
Not entirely what I meant, but yeah, that works too, Dust.
And we seek out the relics that have been lost. Neither a coven of heretics nor the most wicked death world can deter Sisters Pronatus when their goal is to return a piece of the great legacy of the Imperium into the hands of the faithful.
How do the public react when they see a battle sister?
I mean, I would say the Battle Sisters are probably the same in terms of, you know, rarity as the Space Marines are. Probably not as, like, you know, oh my god, it's Jesus type of stuff, but probably still on that level. Because, like, Battle Sisters are probably way more common than Space Marines because they're part of the official ecclesiarchy, you know? You know, they're like the top of the base military, or the religious military, you know? Whereas Space Marines are kind of on their own tier of, we're here, you know?
Don't let the name deceive you. The Order's militant trains sisters to march onto the battlefield as an army. That does not make sisters who belong to the non-militant orders timid and helpless.
Just for the record, I'm not claiming that is 100% true. I'm just speaking to the best of my limited lore knowledge.
Both the solace-bringing Sisters Hospitaller and the enlightened Sisters Dialogus
Wait, that's how you pronounce that
know
word?
how to greet enemies of humanity.
Huh.
Their
Hospitaller?
dialogue with heretics is
Yeah.
usually quite short,
Yeah.
with the
So,
last
so
word
it's
being a bolter
hospitallers, not
discharge.
hospitaliers.
Hospitalier's better.
Hospitaliers sound better, but hospitallers?
Hospitalier sounds better, but that would imply there's an extra E before the R. Because the word leer.
Also remember that Warhammer uses a lot of Germanic... is that how you say that?
Germanic.
Something like that.
Yeah.
They use a lot of German words and stuff, so the English word that we see might not be correct.
Fair enough.
But hospitaliers, or I fucked it up already.
Hospitaler.
Well, now I know the official name of that actual Space Marine chapter. Except they weren't. She wasn't
And
using
my
it in this
order
case.
has all the more reason to be known for the martial prowess of its sisters. We are the keepers of the Imperium's relics. What
Ow.
would become of our blessed hero's legacy if the sisters Pronatus could not protect it? The Order sent me to Footfall. My undertaking was to assist the local priesthood of Drusians in caring for a sacred reliquary that had been there since the time of Parsimus Duane, the station's founder.
Oh man. Spoiler alert to Argenta's story. Dust, you want me to continue?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
What?
Just fucking reverse it. Oh I gave you food. There's no more food in this bowl. Stop looking.
None that I'm aware of, but the Sisterhood's orders are many, and can operate independently of one another, sending their sisters wherever their presence is needed as deemed by the Ecclesiarchy. Perhaps somewhere in the Lord Inquisitor's retinue, may his path be blessed, my sisters perform their duty as we speak. I wish it were so. Even a single evening spent in joint prayer and training would bring me joy.
I'm really curious to know how Ulfar is going to react to the
Should any more
to the
arise, keeping them to
Inquisitor.
yourself would be imprudent. It is a virtue to take an interest in holiness.
I'm trying to be vague because, you know, dust.
About me? I am the Emperor's daughter and his servant. What else is there to tell about me? I first came here when I found myself in need of passage from Footfall to a remote planet. But I imagine what interests you is not that first journey, but rather what brought me aboard prior to the cultist attack. That story is complicated. It just so happened that I made a mistake. In a moment of laxity, I was ambushed by the accursed followers of the archenemy. I was badly wounded. Lady Theodora came to my aid and brought me aboard her ship, where crew attended to me in my weakened state. It all happened not too long ago. I had barely recovered from my wounds when the cultists struck. Truly, the servants of evil know no rest. There is no place where we can be safe from their machinations. Sadly, they did not. Lady Theodora was in a hurry and chose not to stay on the planet. Her people took me to a ship while I was unconscious, and when I came to my senses, we were already flying away. How I pray to come face to face with those heretics once more, and it's bound to happen someday. It happens even to the best of us. My mistakes are my burden to bear. I'll find a way to atone for them.
You know, here's a thought. Why or how do they make ammo for Argenta's gun? Because in real time, Argenta's only been here for, you know, very short period of time, right? And guardsman bolters are completely different than battle sister bolters, i.e. they're smaller. So they would use a different bolter round.
So then
where the
just tip a grenade to the end of a metal rod.
what?
And when you fire it, the grenade pins gets pulled out. So when it hits the enemy, it goes boom.
Oh, bro, you're talking like an orc now. We're talking about battle sisters.
But there you go, bolter ammo for cheap.
I mean, he looks like an orc, so why not talk like one?
Watch your mouth, grubber!
But seriously though, do you think that the Rogue Trader vessel has inbuilt fucking manufacture arms on them?
Oh,
Don't see
yeah.
why
One
not.
of the recently discovered planets in the expanse. No one suspected that it had already been tainted by the filth of heresy. Had I known it beforehand, of course I would have been on my guard. The path to that planet was lost. All the knowledge is gone, along with the previous navigator. It would take immense effort and resources to rediscover the route. The heir to the Von Valanci's protectorate must have plenty of other issues to deal with right now. Perhaps later, when the skies above our heads have cleared. I hadn't been here that long. Just one journey from Footfall, and the other journey, the majority of which I spent in the confines of the medbay. I can't tell you much about the first voyage. I was more focused on prayers and ruminations than on the people around me, or the journey itself. During the last journey, Seneschal Viserion stood out for me. He came by several times to ask about my health. He's an honorable man and a loyal servant of the Imperium. I think he is as meticulous in his inspections of the logistics systems as he is in his inquiries about the health of the occasional sister of battle aboard the ship.
Well, of course, we call him Dad Allard for a reason.
But not all of Theodora's people have earned my trust. You know who I'm talking about. There is no place for Adira Tlas among the God Emperor's faithful. I'm surprised she wasn't in league with the cultists. And I'm equally surprised by how deep heresy and treason run in this place. I'm glad we all made it through that dark hour. May the day that follows be bright.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I am not using a demon-possessed melta-gun. It is not in my hand.
As
Go
you
away.
wish. The ship was targeted by heretics, which means that my presence here and the assistance I provide to you are my sacred duty. Sooner or later, I will likely have to return to Footfall to protect its reliquary. But for now, I wish to remain a part of the Rogue Trader's crew. So they shall.
Hold on. The dog is going to start screaming. Give me a sec.
E.
My guess, she has to go to the bathroom. Hold on.
Hope a guy doesn't need a spot.
Dude, he takes him outside.
Eyes back, ladies.
Welcome back.
Greetings.
Just double checking. I'm paranoid on dialogue.
Hmm.
Just wake up.
I'm awake.
Bro has a cigarette. My question is, I know he's on a rogue trader ship and all, but how the hell does he afford cigarettes?
That's a good question. Unless they, like, grow them themselves, like the tobacco.
I mean, also possible because rogue trader crews have more freedom than everyone else does.
My Deckrat's left pinky toe has more freedom than you, civilian.
Bruh. The simple answer is nothing is on fire. Yet.
Argenta, fix that.
Live under constant threat of agonizing death by fire.
The last option.
I don't want to take his cigarette from him. He earned that. It's his.
True.
No, we take a cigarette and give him a cigar. It fits better. That'd be like taking somebody's fucking bell pepper away and giving them a jalapeno.
Yeah, but like, cigars and cigarettes have completely different tastes, even if they're both terrible. So, you know, someone who likes smoking cigarettes won't like smoking cigars, or vice versa.
Well, there's no guarantee they will.
Oh, I know, but you know, they might
Yeah.
not because it tastes different.
I only like how cigars smell. I wouldn't ever try and smoke one.
Well, of course, smoking is bad.
Took you too long to say that.
Oh, I know. I had to stop my dog from doing something.
Sure, that's what it was.
What? No, she was ripping something up. Or trying to, anyway. There is no state-of-the-art equipment. That's kind of depressing.
Yeah. Why do I not remember this guy?
I know he existed, but I think he got more interactions with the DLCs.
Maybe. I do not remember this guy at all or his portrait.
Well, he existed before, but I think the Blade Master DLC gave him way more interactions.
But yeah, I wonder how that new elf ally is going to be.
It's not an elf. How dare you? That's offensive.
Who is she then?
It's a death cultist in the name of the Emperor.
Oh. From the picture I saw, it looked like she had pointy ears like one of the elves.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, Dust, because I don't know much about the death cults. But don't they technically believe in the Chaos Gods too, but it's just in the Emperor's name? You know,
Maybe.
like how some forces of Chaos get their mutations from the Chaos Gods and then go off to fight other Chaos people because Emperor?
I have no idea, honestly. I don't know much about them.
I suppose we'll find out. And I know they gave Voxmaster Vigdis a whole bunch of stuff with the DLCs too.
Yeah, I like talking to him. Oh,
Him?
her.
Him?
I like talking to her.
She looks like a goblin.
Bruh.
Goblin-ass Lord Voldemort. Actually has a nose this time.
She really likes the cop's dog. I know that interaction is a thing.
Who doesn't like a dog that's friendly since you're on its side?
Calling a Cybermastiff friendly is a fucking stretch, even if you're on the same side. I hope you guys are reading this.
I am. Even though a lot of this is stuff I already read in my playthrough, it's still nice to go over it to pick up stuff that my mind likely leached out or something. Or leaked out. There it is.
Given how much you like to skip dialogue, I agree.
Kinda hard to skip dialogue for voiceless interaction.
If
You could just
skip
spam
vo-
A and not read it.
Yeah, if you skip voice lines, then I would guess that you'd skip dialogue with text too.
And that's just called being an idiot on your part.
Says
no,
the guy
it-
who skips
it-
dialogue.
Nah, Mac, it wouldn't be surprising.
People
I lose
people,
out on the emotion, but I read the words that's in front of me.
people
Yeah.
who skip the dialogue. I don't know where I am. I don't know who I am. I just must kill.
I lose the
That's
emotion,
Mac.
but I lose the emotion of the scene, but I get the words that are there in captions.
Yeah, but it wouldn't surprise us if you thought a conversation was running along too long and you just fucking skip it.
He said that many times about many characters, so I would agree with that.
Really?
Yeah, but I read all there was to read before doing so.
I'll read it again just in case.
And I already said I'm reading it again because there are things my brain forgot about that gets reminded when I reread it.
Dust, I'm gonna say this. Take note on what she's saying right there. That's important.
Which part? The last part?
The groans, creaks, and murmurs.
Yeah.
I kind of find it interesting that they have entire royal houses just dedicated to filling seats on a ship.
I find it funny to use dynasty, which was first a Chinese thing.
Well, it's pronounced dynasty, but yeah. I'm not going to pronounce it dynasty either, I know. Now that's just wrong. Dust, in case you're wondering what she means by that, her and Idara are, let's just say, more than friends.
Oh.
Except they don't really go into it that much, it's just really hinted at.
Mm.
Like, obviously Vignis and Idara have conversations, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And it was dreadful.
Said every introvert ever.
I mean, I can't disagree.
Yeah.
Yeah, cheering.
Yeah.
Wake up, Dust.
What?
Lord Captain,
Gadalard.
Hey, Grandpa.
I thank you for the honor, but I must decline. As a former military officer, I believe in the importance of order in all things, including the chain of command. You are the Lord Captain, my direct superior. I am not prepared to address you in any way other than as regulation dictates. A noble aspiration, Lord Captain. I am ready to acquaint you with all the particulars that interest you. This is a topic for an official briefing, not a casual conversation. But I will try to answer succinctly. And if you permit, in my own words, the Coronis Expanse is considerably removed from the heart of the Imperium. This means that local warp routes become useless within months. Established pathways are regularly subject to attacks from all kinds of rabble. And in the only major port, the Imperium's frigates find themselves moored alongside pirate vessels. Until recently, the Coronis Expanse could hardly have been called a region of the Imperium. The situation has changed with the arrival of the Lord Inquisitor, but not by much. This place operates under its own rules, you see. More radical, so to speak. But ones that allow for a non-standard approach where there is a promise of victory. The Coronis Expanse is considered rogue trader territory for a reason. Only rogue traders have sufficient military might, audacity, and the rights granted them by the warrant to survive the leap into the unexplored part of the Expanse, and in the event of a successful outcome, to hold on to whatever they manage to capture on the frontier.
Yeah, but that last part always bothers me, because these rogue traders are literally given a note written by God saying, hey, go out there, do whatever the fuck you want, keep it. And then, and then, you know, they do that, but they're only governors and not actually owners.
Wait, they don't own their warrants?
Dude, the warrants are owned by the Emperor, and by some extension, the Judge of Terra. And also now, given the timeline, Girly Man also technically owns the warrants too. The warrants are just a note that says, hey, go do whatever the fuck you want. But they don't own, you know, the planets or anything, they just govern it. As long as they think that it works for the Imperium, and the Imperium judge it to be somewhat okay, they can do it.
In the first instance, you should treat official representatives of the Imperium with respect. The Expanse may be on the fringes, but it still numbers among the territories of the Golden Throne. The arrival of the Lord Inquisitor has turned the Coronis Expanse into a less wild and uncontrolled region, to the regret of some individuals who had grown inured to the local lawlessness. Rogue traders such as yourself are also servants of the Imperium. They have been accorded special rights and powers. They wield immense authority within their territory, and they enjoy absolute respect in other parts of the Expanse. The most powerful of them are Kalagos Winterscale and Incendia Bastal Chorda. Tread carefully when dealing with either of them.
I think what you meant to say, Dadalard, was heretic and crazy woman.
If
Why
we
is
are to
she
speak
crazy?
of
Or
unclaimed
spoiler?
territory, which is what Footfall is.
It's not a spoiler.
Among
I'll
the
just
scum
say
that
she eats
dwells on
brains.
that handful of asteroids, there are three
Oh.
factions that wield considerable influence in the center. The first is the Kazbalaka Mission, organized crime in its most primitive form. It holds sway over the Liege of Footfall and has links to rogue trader Winterscale. The second faction is an offshoot of our shining ecclesiarchy, followers of St. Drusus. They are actively building their forces and hold influence over rogue trader Chorda. And finally, the third faction, the Explorators, a wing of the Adeptus Mechanicus. They are willing to die and kill for the secrets of the ancient technological heresies that are hidden among the stars of the Coronis Expanse.
Necron.
You know, Lord Captain, I am no admirer of fine art. But when we next find ourselves in a civilized port, with time to spare, I will promptly find an artist and commission a portrait of the individual to whom you refer, with a hole between the eyes. Conrad Voigtveer. That he committed his treachery and escaped with his life was an unforgivable oversight.
Speaking of Necron, by the way, I've heard rumors that the third DLC is going to involve them.
We both served Lord Captain Theodora for many years, and we never saw eye to eye. He was brash. He was never afraid of assuming responsibility, and he willingly took on difficult tasks. I am loath to admit it, but the Von Valatius Protectorate continues to reap the fruits of his labors to this day. His service always garnered my respect. But everything else about him made me want to wring the neck of that two-faced snake. If you are taking comfort in the thought that we will hear no more of Conrad, prepare to be disappointed. You thwarted his plans, his meticulously plotted and nurtured treachery. He is sure to attempt to strike at you, and he will use his contacts and knowledge of the Protectorate to do so. The only question, Lord Captain, is whether you will be able to anticipate his next steps.
Minor spoiler alert. I find it funny that Conrad is not even the big player in this. He's kind of just like a small two-fish, and the big boys are a guy I'm not going to mention, and Dark Elf that bullies you throughout the whole game until Act 3.
As you wish, Lord Captain. As you wish, Lord Captain. What would you like to know? I am a widower. I am a father of 4, and if my information is not outdated, a grandfather of 11.
Oh, damn.
My family lives on Dargonus. None of my children express any eagerness or aptitude for serving aboard ship, and I would hardly have insisted that they follow in my footsteps. I used to be an officer in the Navis Imperialis. No, a used to be is not quite right. It was not simply a job. It was my calling, the essence of my life. I was proud to serve Lord Captain Theodora, but in my heart and mind, I'm still an officer of the Imperium. I met Lord Captain Theodora on a mission where the Imperial Navy was providing reinforcement to the rogue traders' army on one of the frontier worlds. Our acquaintance was not easy. Working with people outside the Navy hierarchy has never been my strong suit. It was to my great surprise then, that after the mission's completion, I received a referral to leave my service in the Navy and join the Rogue Trader's personal council. It was a difficult choice for me, but I saw in the offer A chance to serve the interests of humanity even more effectively than in the Navis Imperialis. You do not need me to tell you just how remarkable a person Lord Captain Theodora was. I recognized her at once as a true leader and formidable creative force. One who had built a protectorate amidst the dangers and wildness of the Expanse.
I mean, no comment.
You could say there was no one among the naval command who was willing to impede the wishes of the rogue trader. To do so would be to risk their own position and their relationship with Theodora. Well, the Lord Captain possessed certain contacts in the Imperial Navy. Contacts which she used to request help during the conflict on the border world. And which enabled her to make me an offer that resulted in my joining her retinue. The Navis Imperialis is an ancient institution with its own mandates and muster lists. On occasion, in the heat of an official briefing, or an informal discussion, I violated those rules, determined to press my point. It is challenging to choose the words to accurately express my opinion on a situation or the actions of others that do not sound overly scathing or confrontational. Many in command were inclined to view my manner of speaking as unbefitting a person of my rank.
But talking in your own way is good.
What? Lord Captain, any allegations of improper feelings or unsanctioned relations are utterly baseless and bordering on the insulting. Utterly baseless.
That means yes. That means he was.
Oh, yeah.
Lord Captain.
He had a fucking crush.
What's funny is that if you try to romance Dadolard, he basically just says no. Just no. Fat guy, who is your bro? You're literally most trusted advertiser on the ship that isn't Dadolard. Bro just decided to leave before he got killed. Is she okay? The hell was that?
I'm coughing.
That sounded like a particularly violent cough.
You haven't heard of worse coughs then?
Of course, Dadolard is his bestest ally. Well, that's kind of fucked. Using Voidborn as bait against the bigger mutants.
Yeah, bit of a dick move.
I like that guy, the Reverend Hieronymus. He might seem like a a crazy guy, but nah. I have a feeling that the Explorators are going to be a big thing in the third DLC if Necrons are actually a thing.
Yeah.
I still hope for a Necron ally.
While it is feasible to a point, it's unlikely.
Yeah.
Because the big problem would be having a Necron determine how one could work with a human.
Well, have the Necron connect to the spoiler alert. Thing running the ship.
That's a terrible idea.
Yeah,
If you want
have
to
a
teach
ship of-
Necron how to work with humans, that would be the best bet.
no, it wouldn't.
Necrons are living things. They're not just robots.
I know that, but you yourself said how to work with a human.
Yeah, but, I mean... you're missing the point. They're not mindless machines that work on code. They have a soul and can think. Yes, Dust, are you okay?
Yeah. What? How's my fucking AC coming through? Sorry.
Sounded like you were just punching your mic just then.
I don't think so.
You don't want to respec your character right now, Dust, do you? I don't think so.
Say again?
Bruh. You don't want to respec your character right now, do you? It's later,
No.
isn't it?
I don't really care.
What do you mean? So you're not going to respec Argento later?
Oh, right. Yeah, I am. But it can be done later. I don't mind.
And now... the Psyker...
What are you talking about, Lord Captain? Lord Captain, there's nothing to worry about. I've been on this ship just short of 10 years. Would Lady Von Valancius have kept me on if she wasn't sure about me? I mean, yeah, sometimes stuff happens. Small stuff. Like when I hear things. Sometimes what I hear is so clear it becomes real to me. But even ordinary folks have bad days, don't they?
Like when you're by yourself in your apartment and you hear your name being called out randomly nearby.
Or when you scream at a heretic across the room and then a bloodletter spawns in front of your best friend.
Then the best friend looks at you and says, "I hate you," before dying.
Or saying,
Lair,
it's your fault.
An outlying world in the Heathen Stars region. In the Coronis Expanse, the deeper you go, the
You
less
did
visible
this.
the Astronomicon gets, and the less
Fucking
people
oof.
know about
I
the
thought you cared.
The arrival of a rogue trader is the best thing that can happen.
Our
to a
blood is
world
on
like
your
that.
hands.
The very best.
That's fucked.
It's an out-of-the-way planetoid between two
I'm a
faint
haunt your
stars.
ass.
On Lyra, a dozen local tyrants fight over 5 measly continents. But they use everything they can to win. From poison...
I'm gonna scream in your ear when you're
sadness.
asleep now.
I haven't been there in many years.
Fuck oof.
But there's nothing for me to miss. Trust me. But here on the ship is a different story altogether. I saw more wonders in my first year serving Lady von Valancius than I'd seen in my whole life on Lyra. Like my first journey through the warp, I was in bed for 3 days. I felt like supernovas were exploding in my head. I only found out later that I'd gotten off easy. Just through the bulkhead in the bay next to mine, a whole team turned into... Look at me rambling on, Lord Captain. Pay no attention. It wasn't like it was a very fun trip, Lord Captain. But look, if you want to be entertained, I'm the woman for the job. I'll entertain you with one of the stories from my collection, no problem. But if you want to hear about the time I melted everyone in the bay next door, well, I just don't really want to go into the details on that one, all right? Oh, I embroidered wall hangings in honor of our national heroes. I did the same thing I do here, Lord Captain. Divining. Our rulers prized the ability to see into the future. Every psyker that could be found was worth a small fortune on Lyra. There's no such thing as a peaceful life on Lyra. People like me were especially sought after. They'd pick psychers up wherever they found them, buy kids off their parents, even just abduct them. Take me for instance. I got taken from my street gang. The older kids sold me when they noticed there was something off about me. The ruling dynasties had schools where they trained us and beat us black and blue. And then they packed us off to serve. Some of us held on for a long time, but others didn't last. Not everyone's as smart and talented as me, you know. Some people crossed the line and were out of commission before their time.
Now, if Adira and Cassia, by extension, are really powerful psychers and can see into the future and detect lies, and these are humans, right? How effective is that two-headed Lord of Change?
That's
Unsure.
a very good question.
And because it can see into the future and the past, why hasn't Zeech won yet? Actually, I think I know the answer to that one myself.
Well, Korn definitely isn't not Korn, Nurgle.
No, Zeech hasn't won yet because he doesn't want to. If I remember correctly, there's a certain part in the history, I don't know the exact specifics about it, but there was a certain part of history that Zeech would have actually won and managed to beat all of the gods, but he decided not to, because that would be boring.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Which probably means he's not even using that Lord of Change.
How did Cody Emperor just pull the life support plug?
No. That would make the Emperor stronger. That would only be a problem for the Imperium, not the Emperor. Pulling the plug is bad and good.
Theodore von Valancius paid a visit to the ruler I was serving at the time. I don't know what the visit was for, and it's no business of mine anyway. I can still remember the way the voices in my head changed when I looked at her. They were practically screaming. She had so much behind her, and plenty ahead of her too. And as I gawped at her, all of a sudden I heard a whisper. A hint, a suggestion, nothing more. But I know the difference between idle chatter and a real threat. I seized my chance and approached Theodora. I managed to whisper a couple of words in her ear before the wardens dragged me away. They beat me and locked me up. No wonder. It wasn't my place to converse with outsiders. And then, Theodora's people came for me. They broke down the wall, butchered their guards, all so I could tell them my warning in full. So I said the rest, but I didn't want to go back to my old life. And so I entered the service of the Von Valancius dynasty.
You know, Theodora might have done some questionable things, but she was nice to people.
A
To a
few
point.
times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's say like nice
If I
is a
think about
word.
it, why would I want to? I've got everything I need here. All the whispers I hear are familiar ones. They almost feel like family. And if I want to hear about the nightmares off the ship, I can. After some Amisec. But don't
Where's
go getting the
Amasec?
wrong idea. If I
It's
have
this
to,
it's
I'll
this world's
follow you
version
to
of
the
alcohol.
edge of the galaxy.
Ah,
What universe? Bleh. Imagine it just like normal alcohol, but not called alcohol.
Of
E.
course, Lord Captain. You bet I do, Lord Captain. Okay, so we went to Footfall once. Well, I mean, Lord Captain Theodora went to Footfall a lot. But on that occasion, she took me with her for some reason. My day had gotten off to a bad start. My head had been yammering since I woke up, but there was nothing else for it. I had to go. We arrive at the place, and what a place! All the gentlemen and ladies dressed to kill, showing off their encrusted implants, all clustered around little tables. Well, turned out it was a gaming den. And not just any gaming den, but one run by somebody with deep pockets for people with just as much cash to splash. You should have seen it. People gambling away planets in a game of regicide. Anyway, so the Lord Captain wanted me to help her beat some guy. So I tell her, the chips won't land in your favor. You'll get a bad hand. Don't sit down at that table, your ladyship. But did she listen? Of course she didn't. If there's one thing she never lacked, it's stubbornness.
By the way, just regicide is this universe's version of chess.
So they sat down
Oh.
and the cards were dealt. I'm
That's
hovering around
a
like
name.
I'm not involved, but I'm keeping my eye on things. And everything in my head keeps getting louder and louder. Anyway, it's a good thing I realized in time that my mind wasn't going haywire over a losing hand, but something else. I made some excuse to drag the Lord Captain up from the table and took her away from that place. And a few minutes later, the room where we'd been... It turned out some wise guy had the same bright idea to bring a pet psyker along with him. One of those ones who just scuttle around in Footfall's underbelly. And the psyker just freaked out, I guess. After all the commotion, people went to see what happened in the room. And they'd all gone for each other's throats. Literally. With teeth. And I think they completely detached that asteroid from Footfall and pushed it off into open space so it would head off toward the local star.
That is exactly what happened.
Damn.
Lord Captain, forgive me. But it would be like
yeah,
talking to a
risks
person
aren't
born blind
taken
about
when it
colors.
comes to that kind of
I could
stuff.
spend hours explaining, but it wouldn't make any sense to you. Every psyker feels their connection with the warp in their own way. One person might see spots and shadows out of the corner of their eye. Another feels fingers running down their spine. As for me, I've got a door in my head. One that's open just a crack. There's no way to close it, no matter how hard I try. I've just had to get used to the whispers from the other side. When I need to use it for work, I listen in more closely. But I usually just try not to notice it.
You know, it makes me wonder who is talking to Adira. I don't recall if they ever went over this in the game.
I don't think so.
Because if it's a demon of some kind, why would it warn Adira about something that's coming to murder them?
I mean, it could be the Emperor.
Also true.
Or it could be Zinj not wanting
And
to take the
little
easier route.
Amsec and a couple other things
I
you can
could
get on
I
the
could
lower
also agree
decks.
with that because Zinch gets
If you
bored
put all those
easily.
together,
Yeah.
it makes things bearable. Sometimes I even wonder if I'm imagining half the voices I hear. You know, when life on board gets a little boring. Better than listening to the living, anyhow. Well, if the door opens, that means somebody's planning to come in, right? But screw them. They're not coming through. Trust me, I know how to keep my valuable head locked up tight. Only losers who are afraid of their own gift lose control. Or idiots who never figure out what they are before it's too late. Or little kids who want to play around with their shiny new toy. If you don't know the limits of your abilities, or you're always bouncing around in your own head, that's a recipe for disaster.
Accurate.
All right. That's what I'm here for, after all. So, I'm just going to lean on that door in my head a little more, prick up my ears, and listen to what the warp's got to say about you. If you'll allow it, I can listen right now.
You can literally hear the expression that the game says it, like when she said that. You can hear the grin.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's hear what they're whispering about you. Seek not on firm ground, but in a golden hall suspended in the void. There waits a child without kin, but with a name blind to truth. She draws the brush across the canvas and does not notice that her palette is full not of paint, but of blood. And with each smear,
Oh, hey,
Cassia.
the
Cassia.
well does not deplete, but fills and fills up to the brim. One thing is clear.
Yeah, having a DLC into
This
your future is
vessel
basically telling you
overflows.
companions you're gonna meet.
None will remain unstained.
Partially.
Among
One way
the
or
blind
another.
men and false prophets, a red-robed sage seeks the answer to a
Pascal.
question.
Pasco!
He does not know that it is not the answer he must seek, but the question that will draw everything into focus. Will you help him, Rogue Trader? But mark that sometimes ignorance is sweeter than oblivion. A chained hound chases after
Alfar.
glimmers of the aurora, but sparks
Yep.
and the scent of oil confound his nose. A chain trails after him. What will happen if you pick it up? Will you become his mistress? Or merely another beast in the pack of his true lord? The glow of dawn bursts forth from his prison. Dungeon walls cannot contain the dark essence wallowing in the dust. A naive cub pushes his nose into a familiar hand, one that holds death in twisted
Are these
glass.
the DLC companions she's
Cherish
talking
it
about
or
now?
cast it off as a burden. The sword of
Because-
change has already been raised. What is one
I would
more
assume
life
this
to
is
it?
supposed to be Dark Elf.
Yeah, because if this is not the DLC companion, there's only two options, which is the Dark Elf and Heinrichs, right? And that don't sound like Heinrichs.
I'm sorry, Lord Captain. The voices are going wild. I can't make out a thing. I'll try to rein them in, somehow. But for now... All right. Let's hear what they're whispering. I'm sorry, Lord Captain. The voices are going wild. I can't make out a thing. I'll try to rein them in, somehow. But for now... None of the officers knew the Lord Captain well. Not even Abelard, and she was always closer to him than anyone else. She told me from the off if I ever listened to anything in the warp about her without her permission, I'd be going out through the airlock. I'm not an idiot, so I never stuck my nose where it didn't belong. Only when I was asked. It's hard to wrap my head around the fact that she's gone. Lady von Valancius gave me everything I have. She opened the stars to me and the paths between them. I still think I can hear her voice.
About that last comment there.
The little sister is afflicted with her own set of voices. Ones that whisper to her about corruption and heresy. The silly girl doesn't realize that if she wants to find the source, she needs to start by looking in her own head. Of course. Always at your service. Whenever you need me.
And if I remember correctly, doesn't that open up a dialogue point with Argenta, or am I misremembering? Okay, I accidentally opened the map.
I'm gonna get water. I'm really thirsty.
Bruh.
I've been waiting for all of the dialogue, man. I've been waiting.
Well, there's probably gonna be more dialogue. Hold on a sec. What?
I'm thirsty.
You don't have water in your room?
No, I lost my water bottle.
You don't have multiple water bottles in your room?
No,
Lord
Why
Captain.
not?
Lord Captain.
because I don't have them.
That seems like a missed opportunity.
Greetings.
Alright, no new dialogue. Hurry up.
Sweet.
I'm gonna go get the unique weapons out of the quarters real quick.
Okay. Now I can stop you. I'm not controlling anyone.
Well, you are. You just don't have access to move them right now. Man, why can't I take those weapons?
Because the game doesn't like you. I still believe that the event that happens that takes you to a meet the Dark Elf in Act 3 doesn't make sense at all.
In terms of, what's her face?
Yeah.
I agree. It makes more sense if what's her face is dead.
Yeah, 'cause then it's the other guy that ends up being the traitor. They should have stuck with that the whole way through, even with what's her face still being alive, because that would make more sense.
Can't disagree. Perception.
Is hoping Alcat learns from their mistake with that.
No, I mean, to be fair, every single game, like, you know, every single game, Kingmaker, Wrath, and this game, they've all had their instances of, well, that doesn't seem right.
Yeah. I believe in those instances, it can actually be explained away to a degree. Not so much with this one. And we aren't the only ones to think this. A lot of people believe that what happens doesn't make any lick of sense. Especially if you go down the romance path.
I mean, to be fair, in the game's in the game's defense, to be fair, what's her face doesn't exactly prove to be particularly smart throughout the entirety of the game.
True.
Like for an elf, she's still a child.
That's fair.
I'll let Dust put that on Abelard so he has a ranged weapon, the ring.
Okay.
Just for the record, I don't plan on actually using this lasgun to shoot things. It just gives.
You know I can't see your window, right?
Well, you get a negotiator pistol and it gives you a passive.
What's the passive?
Plus 5 to persuasion.
Hmm.
There's another pistol here that gives plus 5 to perception too.
I feel like you should have the persuasion thing on your like backup, just so it can help your dialogues.
About that,
What?
they actually changed that in the latest update.
What do you mean?
You know how you have 2 sets of weapons?
Mhm.
The second weapon does not give you any passives unless you have them equipped. Yep.
Then I guess before you go into dialogue that needs persuasion, equip that pistol real quick.
I've returned. Who
Alright,
are we
so-
threatening with a gun?
Well, Dust, out of the unique stuff we got for the pre-order, you get a ring for Abelard and a cape.
A ring and a cape.
Yep. And you can have a shotgun, a machine gun, and a chainsword if you want it. Honestly, the chainsword would probably be really good. But, anyway. Oh yeah, Dust, they changed something in the latest update. Thought since you weren't here to hear it. You know how you have 2 weapon sets?
Yeah.
The second weapon set does not give you passives unless it's equipped.
That's stupid. I understand why, and it makes sense, but boo.
Alright, Abelard's gonna get this chainsword because he's the one who uses melee. Duh.
Yeah, I was gonna put on him.
And the ring also Abelard because with this ring Abelard gets a ranged attack. Mac, do you want this? Mac, do you want this shotgun or this machine gun?
Maybe the auto pistol.
Are you looking at the stats?
I can't. I told you I can't see a window.
Dust just did, so why can't you?
Don't know.
What stats are you asking him to look at?
Dust, did you just take the shotgun?
Yes.
Why?
I thought you said to, but I'll put it back.
Mac doesn't even know the stats yet. That's what we were asking him about.
Oh. Okay.
Mac, try to open up the inventory because Dust did.
Yeah.
R trigger. That's journal. Inventory. Okay, there we go.
It's the shotgun at the top and the auto pistol at the bottom. Dust, take that ring and the cape. For Abelard.
Alright.
The auto pistol's on the bottom, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you sure I shouldn't have the heroism mantle?
Oh, what does that do?
Each heroic act used in battle increases wearer's dodge by 20% until the end of combat, and it can stack up to 60%.
Alright, yeah, you keep it. Mac, take the cape for one of your characters.
Okay.
Oh, Argenta, because she's the one that's saying, I suppose.
Yeah. Let's see.
Dust,
Auto-
take the ring.
That's
Yep, I was
Swap
just doing
that
something.
with this. I don't really plan on using shotgun, so it could probably go with Dust's.
Dust, if you want the shotgun, take it. That is the only shotgun that I'm aware of that has that passive in this game. So that shotgun stays effective throughout the whole game.
Well,
You
what, the
can beat
knockback?
people. Yeah.
Question: if I use Argenta's, if I equip the second set of weapons, which gives her six rate of fire, and I use her heroic, can I switch back to the bolter and fire 6 shots with the bolter, or do I have to
Mac-
stay using?
Mac, take that cape. It's better for Argenta than the one you just picked up.
Argenta can't be equipped by this character.
Oh, what is this cape only equipable by the main
The rogue,
character?
the rogue trader, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, am I able to switch back to the motor after using her heroic to get 6 free shots?
Good question. I don't know.
Same.
Mac, are you able to equip that mask? With Argenta?
Yeah.
Because
What's
Resolve
resolve
and kill an
again?
enemy.
I don't remember what is. Blah, 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 blah. I don't remember what resolve does.
This helmet might be good for dust. The
I
dog
think
man
it-
follower thing.
What the hell does resolve do? I don't remember.
Let's see. Tackle characteristics. Resolve influences how efficiently and for how long characters can fight in the battle. It determines the amount of momentum gained at the beginning of each turn or after killing an enemy.
Okay, yeah, give that to Argenta because, you know.
Mass murder.
So then Dust can use Helmet of the Devoted Protector, provided Abelard's dogmatic.
Oh no, Abelard is an iconoclast.
Ah.
I can put it on.
Huh? Did they change his, did they change his fucking... I swear, Dust, look at his fucking, thing. I swear Abelard was iconoclast.
Yeah, he's 2 iconoclast and 0 dogmatic. Wait, nope, that's the wrong character. He's both. Just less in dogmatic.
Oh, okay.
But would extra armor be better?
I mean, anti-critical hits isn't effective now, but it'll be better later.
But it'll happen a lot more.
Elves, enough said.
Alright.
Don't forget to level
Uh,
up your other character, Dust.
I can't.
Can...
Hold L trigger and move. Oh, wait. R trigger character, then L trigger.
So, does anyone not have a cape equipped right now?
Absalom, but I'm planning on using that cape for Pascal.
Well, Adira will hold on to it until then.
Okay.
How do you do critical damage? Is it just a chance or...
Hang on.
Bruh. As far as I'm aware, it's just a chance.
Hmm.
I can see that item in there. Let me pick it up. Wait, you can change your appearance? That's the thing now? Oh, you can reopen the armory door that the chaos thing gave you.
Hmm.
Doesn't do anything, but you can open it. Why is there someone in the fucking room? This is Who are you? Did my game just... Okay, no, it's a cutscene. Bathing, yay!
Does a bathing cutscene really?
Yay!
When they add this?
They added it in the Blade Master update.
Master of Ablutions?
I'm not gonna do this yet. What I
He
mean
says,
is,
selecting, relax and close eyes.
woman, let me fucking finish. I'm not gonna do the companion thing yet.
Is it special?
I'd imagine it changes based on who you call in. Wait, can you spam? Are you able to spam this?
Nope.
No.
Maybe it's every once in a while.
I wonder what would happen if we got the enforcers to join in.
We'll do that later. Okay, just have a spaz attack. And I think that's everyone, because Pascal isn't. Yeah, that's everyone. Do either of you remember what happens if you go to the prison planet first? Because I know something happens based on the order of the planets you go in.
I do not know. Wait.
Like Cassia's planet, you get profit factor. I know that one. Or not planet, but you know, satellite. You get profit factor for Cassia. Alright, I guess I'll look it up because I'm curious. Because the profit factor might be the best thing to do, you know? Because literally all of us went to get Cassia first. Which planet first? So, what's your mom doing?
Oh, she's ordering from the store.
Come on. Show me Act 1, damn it. Cause I know that, Mac, it's Caligos' heir that's on the prison planet, right?
I think. Yes, ma'am?
Just wake up.
I'm awake.
Okay, here we go. Perfect. Bork, bork. Alright, so... It seemed getting Cassia first is the best option. Cassia, Prison Planet, then everywhere else.
Okay.
Dust, wake up. And Dust fell asleep.
Sorry, didn't notice I was muted. I was
Bruh.
Stop muting yourself, dude.
Stop bitching. No.
No, you mute yourself for no reason sometimes.
A lot of the times. Today you're able to stop forgetting you muted yourself is the day I'll stop bitching about it.
Heck, if muting myself makes me more comfortable, you can go fuck yourself.
Then
How
stop
does
forgetting you mute
muting
yourself.
How does muting yourself make you comfortable? That doesn't even make sense.
I'll tell you it does.
Then stop forgetting you
Mhm.
muted yourself.
No.
Then I'm gonna keep complaining.
I agree with Beck. No, not fucking.
Also, in 20 minutes, I'll have to deal with dogs.
Bruh.
You knew this timing would be happening.
And?
I still have to do it.
Nah. Into actual combat we go after almost 2 hours of dialogue.
For real.
You know, when one of you hits A.
It was Mac.
I was gonna guess it was you, Dust.
No, I hit it.
Pathetic worm. You dare to argue with your master?
It was not you whom I swore to serve within these walls. My lips are sealed.
Confess. What was the old man's last command? What are you planning?
Give up, Keeper. You have lost this battle. Again.
We're getting nowhere with these ones, sir. Permission to execute them.
If I remember correctly, isn't this entire mission a big misunderstanding?
No.
It's been forever.
If I remember correctly, the guy with the staff is the bad guy.
Why is my character front and center?
You have to be a meat shield.
You don't have long to live. So less changes.
I mean, you're a psyker. Your whole job is being a meat shield for the important people. Abelard, introduce.
Abelard, glaze my existence.
You know, given who Cassia is, I don't think that torturing Cassia would even work.
Yeah.
Unless you're a dark elf. Cough.
Yeah, they are very skilled.
So can't we just fucking shoot him now?
You had option to do so.
Yeah.
Yeah, madmen. Mm-hmm. If I remember, I'm trying to remember, is he the bad guy?
Yes.
You
Yeah,
say
the
yes,
other-
but you also said you think earlier.
He is the bad guy because when you find Cassia, she's not being tortured in any way. The other guy says he's actually trying to protect her from Morcelio.
Abelard, wait, Lord Captain, we still need... It does not matter to us.
Escape their fate! Death to his enemies!
Why would you want to speed up... Blah. Why would you want to speed up actions? They look so janky that way.
Epsilon, I shall put you here. Argenta,
Abelard, protect...
I'll just put you right there.
I'm just gonna sneak on by you. Any comment?
No, I came right for Abelard.
Like multiple
Like-
people in front of me runs to the back.
But Jacob, you're gonna have Deer be up front and center.
Yeah.
Okay.
My guy, if a bloodletter spawns on top of her, I want them attacking the enemy, not us.
Stay vigilant.
Well, she has to be alive for that to happen.
Back now.
Oh, it's okay, I gotta melt the gun, remember?
Not on her.
Bang!
You have been judged and found wanting.
And
Well,
so
here,
shall
I'll
it
give
be
her a
done.
buff so she can dodge better.
I cannot comply.
I'll give her 2 buffs so she can dodge better.
The Emperor commands. On it.
Fuck.
All he is bone and tendon. Ow! God damn!
Weather the storm.
Burn.
I find it funny how the Psyker has taken less damage than the Battle Sister.
You know, that's true.
Now, commit murder. Or, no, commit cleansing.
Follow my lead.
Oh
Ow.
no. Ah,
I must not falter.
Well, their shotguns are knocking you around.
yes, but Blast Wave works whether you hit or miss.
Oh,
Will do.
Oh wait,
I'm gonna switch batteries.
I might just
Anything
give
is?
Argenta the anti-getting attacked buff.
Was
But what does the buff do?
or
It gives you a 10% dodge chance.
Okay. Just to save your battle sister.
Maybe don't stand out in the open.
Protect.
Dust, you can clear. Yeah. You have the fancy chainsword equipped, yeah?
E.
And if I remember correctly, the ring counts as a free action. So you'll always get a free shot every return.
Do I have to do that before, or can it be done at any time?
Anytime. Is it taking you this long to cleave? Why
What the
didn't
fuck?
you cleave?
I didn't have an option.
You should have had an option.
Oh, I guess the chainsword doesn't have it. Okay.
Doesn't make sense.
Strike, swing, sweep, strike.
Just don't forget your laser.
Yep. It's once per turn.
But that's what it says. If you press Y and open it, that's what it says. Also, that shot ignores armor, so I thought I should mention that.
Alright, now I'm gonna go in my inventory and try to figure out what's up.
No, your weapons don't have the sweep attack, that's why. Right up. Cleave attack.
Oh, it's not that it is always one. It doesn't have one, and that buffs its melee hits.
Damn, what's with these low ass percentages to hit?
Everyone is in cover, and you're using a bolter. And now we have to wait a year for Dust because he went to do something.
I haven't left yet. I'm figuring out who I fucking kill. And how I go about it.
I thought he had left to deal with the dogs.
I haven't done that yet. I'm gonna do that after the end of the fight.
No, we'll just listen to loud buzzing, that's all.
Well, batteries are all dead. Did not mean to do that. Alright. That will do nothing. Alright, let's... Well, it did give me extra... Yay!
You missed.
Alright.
Uh-oh, the Psyker's turn. That's bad. Ah, wait. Right, yeah, he's a fucking navigator. He's a navigator Psyker.
I'm glad to set him on fire.
May the Divine's will be done.
Wait, do both of these shots do the same damage? Oh yeah, they do the same damage.
I will not be defeated.
Max, shoot him.
Who am I killing?
Probably the guy right in front of you.
The guy next to Harambe, I'm assuming.
The guy I'm unable to target?
Okay, then shoot someone.
This guy has 16% chance to...
Do you not have movement?
Nah, the officer's free turn thing doesn't give movement at the beginning of the game.
Ah.
And even when it does, it only gives like maybe 1 or 2 steps.
Yike.
16% chance to hit. Can't hit. 27.
Well, I mean,
Okay,
shoot
I'll go
someone.
to 27.
You missed.
Yeah, I figured.
Can I give this buff to anyone? Literally anyone.
Rejoice in service.
Give it to Wizard. Free buffs.
Yay.
My ears are ringing.
Ow, he shot Dadalard. He shot Adira.
Oh, dear.
That was bad.
Dust, as soon as it's Abelard's turn, rush down the Psyker.
Yeah.
Because he has the same things that Cassia does to a lesser power, which means big strong, big dead.
I'm gonna charge at him and hit him with the powerful single target.
Actually, Matt, can you give the free turn to Dust, see if he can charge?
It put me in the open, but yeah. I cannot. Target can
Where?
act.
Alright, we'll give it to someone, I guess.
Dear, go.
Good, she can kill. She has the power of killing someone.
Follow my lead.
Duty go hand in hand.
Let
You're
me
gonna
go-
get your ass to cover. Also, I think Dio should have attacked one of the other bodyguards, because the guy who killed was in fire thanks to Absalom, so he would have died next turn anyway.
Meh.
Will do.
How many action points is the electric? 2.
2.
But of course. Anything else?
Effective.
Oh, Abelard got stunned. That's not good.
That's why I couldn't do the turn thing on him.
By the way, Dust, that buzzing is coming through. I thought I should mention that. I just checked.
Sorry.
26%.
I mean, you hit him.
Yay.
Dust, get him.
Will do.
Dust, get him.
Yeah, I'm trying to... I don't have good hit chance, but I'll try.
You could have moved up, you dummy.
But then I'd be getting shot.
There's cover literally right next to Abelard. What you mean? Do you not
That-
have eyes?
What cover?
You could also
The
move to the
towers.
right side of the statue.
I wouldn't have an angle on the person I was trying to shoot, who I'm in range of. The towers, which leave me open to a multitude of enemies?
Only one enemy, and they have
Two.
And they have no one.
Psyker and the guy next to him.
You are you blind?
Okay, which position would I move to?
Look to the tower that you're standing next to. You see where it's staring?
Yeah.
Look to the right of that. You see the two towers? You could plant your back against that wall, and you'd only be open to one enemy.
I didn't see
shoot
the
the
back
others.
wall. I didn't see the back walls. Yeah, I'll move there next turn.
Bruh.
If there is
How
one.
Did you forget what a fucking pillar is?
No,
They
it's
have
because
4
of
sides.
it's because of how I. Are you referring to the ones? Can I
Just
fucking
a-
ping?
Just end your turn.
Hello. Is there a way of pinging?
No.
Now this is
Alright, do you mean all the way on the right side of the room?
Endear's down.
Oh. Okay, that's bad. Well, I don't think Psychic Scream can miss, so, you know, she'll be okay.
Oh, Food's here. I'll be back.
Bruh. Come on, work, damn you. No, Dust, I mean this side of the tower right here. Except not this one.
Yeah, on the other side. Next to that enemy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would leave me open to the Psyker and their... Well, at that point, it would have left me open to Psyker and their bodyguard.
And so,
Well, Dust, go
shall
kill
it
the
be
Psyker.
done?
You should be able to charge to him.
Yeah, charge around the wall. Wait, I
mean-
can?
I took care of this one.
See, problem solved.
Do I use ultimate?
You can if you want.
E.
It's once per combat. It's not like we lose it once you use it.
Fair enough.
And you can charge that other guy down. Assuming you can use charge again.
I don't think I can. It's grayed out, but let me just move one and see. Nope.
Alright, well then run him down. You couldn't run him down?
Nope.
Bruh. That was a waste of an ultimate.
Yes, it was.
Follow my lead.
Moving out.
On the bright side, you can take the hit. And now we have to wait for Mick. Loud buzz. By the way, Dust, check Abelard's Medicaid score. I think he has the highest of the starting characters.
Let me check. He has 30.
Okay, never mind. I guess the Rogue Trader has the highest. So I'll need to try to do Medicaid on Adira depending on what trauma she has. Because Psychic Scream is incapable of missing as far as I'm aware. So depending on the trauma, we might not even need to do it.
E.
Because I have a Medicaid score of 55 apparently. I wonder how long Mac's gonna take.
So do I. After this fight, we end stream because dogs.
Are you suggesting you're gonna take an hour?
I have no idea, but I'm gonna assume yes.
Bruh.
Well, I have to take out 4 dogs.
I'm still gonna bitch at you.
Back.
Oh, okay, good, finally. Do something, Mick.
I just did something.
We'll do more things.
Okay, well... Rogue Trader, get your turn.
I already had a turn, but I'll try again. Can I even hit them from here? No. Can I hit this person? No. Can I AoE him? I doubt it, but I'm gonna try. Nope.
This is beyond me.
Do better.
Impressive strategy they did.
I'll go run him down.
Run him down. Run him down again.
Reduced to dust.
Am I gonna move in a way where you should be able to? That's even less percent. What? And of course, the 9% hits. I never understood how bolters work in this game, whether they should be used like from long range, close range, or because it seems like their friggin' hit chance decides to be whatever the hell it wants to be. Today I'm gonna be a sniper. Next day I'm gonna be a shotgun.
I mean, it really depends on the bolter.
Shoot.
Okay, I love not having legs. Alright. Just barely in range, you.
You hit him.
I totally meant to miss.
It's okay. We can make them
Actions will
delete.
speak louder than words.
Delete.
Let us walk this path to the end.
Let's grab the loot real quick before we save. I'm gonna just collect it all. Coincidentally, thankfully, Dust asked to cut the stream because I also needed to do something.
Yee! I did good. Kind of.
No, you didn't.
Oh.
Well, thank you everyone for joining the stream. This has been part 3 of
Blaming Dust.
Yeah, and Rogue Trader. Here's Pam, I'm Mr. Buzo, that guy's Dust, and this is us saying see you next time.
E.